my act of gold.
Oh yeah.
My grandpa got life for it. Was pardoned by Bill Clinton. Clifford got to enjoy a little bit of it.
Got to enjoy a lot of it. When we met Donnie, you know that Miami City restaurant?
There's only one restaurant in Miami. It's a small town.
We were sitting in there a couple of times and couldn't get served. They wouldn't serve us.
Because y'all were black.
One day Donnie came in and he sat with us. And him and my dad went to talking. I was, you know, just watching and learning. And Donnie told him if they can't serve us, they can't serve him. And from that day on, we started getting served. We was the first black people out there. So one time my mom and grandmother was down on the bridge fishing. And some guy stopped down there and told them, "What y'all doing down here fishing?" And he had a rifle, scared him, you know. My grandmother kept a Derringer in her breast. She had them big titties. So he kept a little pistol in her. He didn't even know it.
Yeah, he could have messed up.
They came down and told us. I used to be scared coming home though in the evening time. I'd be loaded with some cantaloupe. You know where the bridge is where they fish off that bridge? They were down there with their guns shooting fish sometimes, you know, on Fridays. And the first time I seen it freaked me out, man. I'm like, oh Lord. They call these white boys down here with these damn guns. What I'm gonna do, you know? So I slowed my truck down and creeped on up, and they stopped me. They say, "Hey man, you mind if we get one of them cantaloupes?" I say, "Oh man, get your 4 or 5 of them." Everybody get one. Just let me get through the path.
Everybody.
But every Friday, when we were doing cantaloupes, I could expect them guys to be down there. So they got this, my face familiar. Their faces familiar. A few of them I still remember. Man, I'm so glad they know me. You know, they practicing on fish. That was funny as heck, man. Because I started to back up and turn around, and I couldn't back up because my truck kept jumping out of gear. It was one of them old. So I had a 62, right? And I put it. It was on the column. I put it in the floor. So every now and then it'll jump out of gear. So I said, oh Lord, and I had a load of big bin of cantaloupes on there, and it wouldn't turn around anyway. I said, well, I'm gonna take my chances.
The boy I do YouTube with, he always wanted to video me, and I ran from the camera for a long time before I just got used to it being pointed at me.
One evening, I drove out to Donnie's, and I took this black guy with me. He was born in the 60s. He got the long driveway. He said, "Man, you know where you are?" He said, "Man, you don't want to go down this road here." I said, "Yes, I do." So we went down the road. I took him down there, and Donnie said, "Y'all get out." We got out and smoked the hog leg, drank a beer. Next thing I know, Donnie said, "Yee-haw!" That guy jumped up and ran to the car. You hear him? He said, "Yee-haw." That means they finna kill somebody. Had some good times with your people, boy. I don't care what nobody say. I did a lot of fishing.
Yeah.
Your dad had a pond, and he was throwing dog food out there. And man, there was so many fish in there, I couldn't believe it.
Wow.
So I would bring my grandmother and some of her friends to y'all place.
And y'all fishing.
And we'd fish and catch fish, you know. And it was awesome, man. It was awesome. Cool. They were like 60, 70 years old, and they enjoyed themselves.
That's cool.
All day long. While they down there to the pond, I'm down there to the house. Chilling with Dwayne and Donnie and them.
Yeah. That's cool.
Before it got dark, I'd go pick them up and take them on home. I said, wow, skiing, that sounds fun. Yeah, Clifford, oh, I forgot to tell you, there's gators in the water. What? I started getting out of there, man. I couldn't believe it. You know, because I'd never been there, so I didn't know. I knew it was brackish water. I'm not getting back in there.
And I guess videoing was always in my blood. Do you remember my dad having video camera?
I'm telling you now, he got a film of me on that water. Him and your mama, some kind of way, they was recording me. And they got me walking off that water.
With that alligator.
Yeah, because that's all he used to do was take pranks and film you behind doing stuff. Yeah. Anytime you get around him, you gotta be aware, cause something finna go down.
And then anytime we would go by a gator, he would pull over by it and slow down. And I'd be so mad. Go, go.
He used to do all kinds of pranks to me, man. I'd be sitting there, Clifford, I got some meat for you. All right, I come from the field and go over there and stop by and where is it? Open that cooler there. It wasn't me. It's so poopy. Did me like that with getting ready to put my hand in the cooler and then stick my hand in there and there's a gator live. I said, man, you about the craziest sucker I ever met in my life. You know, we ain't used to gators because we don't see gators.
Yeah.
And I freaked out. But what Gary been up to? He doing okay?
Yeah, he's doing good. He's catching pythons.
Yeah, I seen that. The television series? Yeah. That's awesome. And when you work a man when he's young, you ain't got to worry about him when he get old. Most kids don't get that anymore. All they do is video games and things like that. They don't have time to work. We had to go to the orange grove or the tomato field.
Yes, sir.
When I was coming up, and which was a good thing because it taught us how to be men. Gary came out there one day, him and this guy. I was driving the tractor doing something and he pulled up. Hey, Clifford, how you doing? Well, he said, hey, I need to put this bag somewhere. I got to go down to my uncle's house. I'll be right back. I didn't know what was in the bag. I'm on the tractor. It was a bag about that tall, that round, full of weed.
Really?
Oh.
A couple pounds worth.
Oh, more than that.
He won't remember this bud.
He won't remember this little bud here. This one here, he ain't gonna remember this one. I got me a bud about that long. Making money back then. Good money. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, that thing. Oh, boy, that was the best. It had purple hairs on it. Sticky. All I can do is hit it one time and put it out. That's all I did. One time. And I worked from sun up to sundown on it. Look at that bald eagle. I can't believe it.
Hey, it sure was. Huh?
Yeah, the first copy of Donnie's Mark of Gold. Right there.
Yeah.
Signed by Mr. Donnie Clark. I couldn't believe all the stuff your granddad did, but he used to ride a bull to school. Bet people was freaking out about that, and the bull wouldn't go nowhere until he got out of school. How many followers you think you got?
Shoot, 1,000.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome.
It'll take time.
Yeah, you keep doing what you're doing. Yeah, I be rolling sometimes. Sometimes I just sit down and go on your page and watch that shit.
Well, I appreciate you watching.
Yeah. And I say, boy, if this ain't Dwayne's son, he getting out there in the damn water with gators. Cole, tell me something. When you jumped off that cliff, was you effed up?
No.
See, that's the faith you got in God, right?
Yes, sir.
And that's what it's all about.
It is. I used to not like to flip off of high things. Actually, after my motorcycle accident, then I started learning how to do the flip off of high stuff. First times I did a gainer out of the top of a tree, I went to this encounter. It was like a 3-day retreat with God, and got back home and I was on top in the top of the tree, and I was like, I seen the river way down there, and I was like, well, you know, if it's my time to go, it's my time to go. But I'm with God, you know what I mean? God's with me, so we're gonna do it together. And I just did it, and I landed it perfect. I'm like, cool. So I know how to do it now. So then I took that and started doing it off cliffs. I did it at that cliff in Hawaii, which was just as tall as that waterfall cliff in Alabama. A lot of people were confused, thinking that I flipped before I checked it. Yeah. But like that little vlog of me going down to the waterfall, we did that before I actually jumped, because I went down there to the water, swam out there, made sure it was deep enough. Right. Then I went back up and did the flip. But it was so high. When I got up there, I was still questioning it. Once I got there and I got to the edge, I was like, I don't know. Like, I don't know if I should do it. Yeah. You know, I was like, And then there again. Turned out good. Yeah, then again, How many times you did it? Once? Just once. Because, you know, it's not legal. There's all kinds of warning signs and like, no, don't cross this. Don't get over there. You ain't supposed to get to the edge. So it's like a tourist attraction. We went there sightseeing. And I seen the waterfall. You know me, I'm like, oh, dude, I can jump off that thing. Like, I started talking myself into it in my head, and like, man, I can do it. Yeah, I can make it, you know. And then she knew I was wanting to do it. My mother-in-law. Yeah. She looked it up. When I jumped, a couple people died that year from jumping off of it, and she found out. And also people just jump off of it without checking. Yeah. And I knew that would have been the case, Because they're probably jumping this way or jumping close to the rocks.
Instead of
or they
getting out
jump,
there.
yeah, jump right on the rock.
Yeah.
Did you ever get to see any of the weed that they were growing?
That's why I stayed over there.
Yeah.
That's what helped me through the day.
Did you go through the swamp or?
Oh, no. That I ain't have to do all that, because when I met them, they had this big, long trailer at the house. You had some in the ceiling turned upside down. And you had different containers, you know, with different grades on the sides of the trailer. It was a nice setup, man.
Oh, so that like when you got there, they already had it harvested. And they had it cleaned and it pretty much dried. You said they'd have in the trailer flipped upside down.
Yeah. I used to walk in the trailer and get me a bud and walk out the trailer. You know? And then I always got me a cold beer. Your granddaddy had a soda machine full of Budweiser.
Oh, really? A vending machine?
Yeah, a vending machine full of Budweiser. Oh, man. Every day I get over there, I'm going to drink some Bud, and I'm going to smoke up some Bud.
And that was probably rare back then, huh?
I'm telling you.
Somebody to have a vending machine?
Yeah, man. He had it set up. It was the nicest setup. You know, I'm telling you, I really felt at home, man, because we worked and we played, but we would chill.
Yeah.
But when it was time for me to go home, I'd be stuck. I couldn't go home. Sitting over there paranoid, you know. Couldn't move. Hey, they say you can stay tonight. And all kinds of shit be going through my head. Oh, no.
You don't know if you're going to get pranked or what?
Hey, I used to be scared because always with state troopers, you know, then I might take something back home with me. Whew, you can't hide the scent.
No, because you got it when it was fresh, stinking.
Oh, man.
Like a skunk.
I threw it in the trunk, took it out the trunk, threw it in the gas tank, took it out the gas tank. I ain't no way to put it at. Well, that's how I made it through, man. I'm talking about, I work all day long. My daddy said, hey, you ready to go? No, you go ahead on. You go ahead, see, because he had his truck and I had a truck. I knew what I had. I knew what I had on my mind, you know. He figured it out too, you know.
Yeah.
I said, you go ahead on. So he'll take off. I'll wait till I see the truck go out the field and go around the curve, and I'll cut the tractor off and come on around there, go to Dwayne them house. I hate everything went down like that, but you know, that was a nice place, man. 130
people were arrested or questioned to go to prison, and only 28 of them went.
Yeah.
So that's a lot of telling, you know.
Yeah. Now here you are, a grown man with your stair steps. When my kids, before they got to be adults, I had them out there to that field.
Yeah.
On that tractor, teaching them how to work.
Yes,
when I was wrong, you supposed to get a spanking.
Yeah.
They took that out of school. That's why these kids act like they act now. You can't spank them. You can't do this. You can't do that. I had so many kids because I thought I was going to have me
have a working crew.
Yeah.
You have a whole crew.
Shoot, man, it didn't turn out like that, you know, but which was good.
Oh, yeah.
It was good, Cole.
Touch it.
It was good. You know, just like Dwayne them, they worked hard. They did their thing. It paid off. I remember one time your daddy brought me home. He got this white truck. I don't know what kind it was. There was a Ford. Oh, man, we done got out there and got high. For some reason, he had to bring me home. Boy, that was the first and last time I ever rode it. Hey.
I heard he was fast in that.
Yeah, but he would hit that thing, and it'd be like you in a plane. Bam! You rock back like that there, and man, that truck used to, I don't know what happened to that truck, but boy, that was a bad beast. Gary had a nice setup too out there, man. I admire Gary.
Me too. I'm inspired by him.
Yeah.
And they said he was like the outlaw, the crazier one.
Yeah. But he was kind of quiet, sneaky with it, you know. But when I knew him, you know.
Yeah.
But see, Dwayne was bam, 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 wide open, you know. But Gary was just laid back type of guy. When I met Donnie and them, I quit the bank. See, I'm going to Mac City.